So finally, after over a year of waiting, Mob Entertainment finally released another restricted VHS tape, with this one being titled Restriction Omnitool. These little VHS tapes were never something really crazy or big. They're sometimes really short, sometimes a little bit long, but they're still very interesting and give us a lot on the lore and helped us decipher some things about future chapters, and some of them just gave answers, and questions that never got answers to, and also answers that we did get questions to. But without further ado, let's just go and hop into this brand new one. This will be my first reaction to actually seeing it, and then of course we'll be doing a little breakdown and analyzing it a little bit deeper than that to see if it has any clues for any future games or anything just helping us solve anything for past games, so like, chapter 4. Okie dokie, guys, so this is a face cam because doing face cam again because it's a reaction. What do you think? And this is the video. It says it's only 1 minute and 5 seconds long, and of course if you've seen this is like the exact same millisecond. Most likely the trailer came out, or this, not a trailer, the VHS tape came out on the Twitter or not YouTube page, And if you're seeing this a little bit later, it's because I probably overslept and forgot to hit upload. But if you're seeing this at 1 p.m. ET time, you're on time. But let's just go see this. First time reactions. I only skimmed through it a little bit to see what it even is, to see if it's worth making a video on, and it definitely is. But let's just go and actually see what this is. Let's go. Okay, the tape contains unexpected footage, tampering with Omni Hand, user guide. Do not continue. We're gonna have to go pause look at that. But it's the Poppy Playtime theme with the Playtime code, the Omni Hand. Did they already have the ad for this in chapter 4? I totally forgot they didn't have that. This tool allows exclusive access to high clearance areas and equipment. Almost read that wrong. Ooh. Reference access, place to make a hand. Okay. Oh, Yarnaby the doctor. Oh, is this flashbacks to the doctor? It's how he opens up the different doors. And also that is definitely lore based. That little sticky note. He's smiling. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And remember, if anyone asks, the Omni Hand doesn't exist. You never saw this. What's the time? It's playtime, baby. That is amazing. I absolutely love that. Let's just go hop into that, even though it's kind of low quality. How are we gonna find this out? Who knows? Okay, so this is definitely a very interesting VHS tape. Yes, it is only 1 minute and 5 seconds long, so it's not like it's anything long or crazy to look at, and it is just a VHS tape, kind of shows how to use the Omni Hand, but I do feel like there is some type of tiny little clues hidden and sprinkled throughout it that help us go and solve a little bit more. So let's just go and hop into the analysis. Look-alike, of course. In the beginning, of course, it says the tape contains unexpected footage tampered with by third-party destroyed tape. And it says Omni Hand, user guide, do not continue viewing this tape. And of course, it has some words that aren't even in English, but it looks like it says he, something. Then it looks like the next one says she, and then night. I have no entire idea what these words even mean, but these words could possibly mean something. I think it's just a different language or something. If anybody knows what it is, you could definitely let me know in the comments below. But I will try my best to actually just go and do a little deep dive now, totally not using Google or anything to go and search what this actually is. But to my knowledge, it looks like this wording was like on all the other previous restricted videos, so it could just be like little words talking about the restricted of it. So that's also pretty neat to see. But yeah, don't forget to go and subscribe just in case to make more restricted videos, since this might be the first of many or just be a one-time job. We sadly have no entire idea. But of course, you do not want to miss anything. But like, we can all have hopes, man, because like this could be the start of a brand new series, and if it is the start of a brand new series, this is definitely going to be one amazing series. But then after that, it goes and starts a Playtime code tape, giving us the introduction to the Omni Hand. I'm pretty sure something Chapter 4 did not do. So this could be something in the beginning of Chapter 5 to help teach us, or just giving us this because, they never gave it to us in Chapter 4. Or it could be for the brand new console ports releasing, and they're going to be releasing a VHS tape for that. And it also could be a brand new patch on Steam the same day. If that is the case, that would be amazing. But at the end of the day, it's still very cool to see the Omni Hand in its little introductory video, saying that, of course, it allows exclusive access to high clearance areas and equipment, letting you go and access things that normal people aren't, of course, supposed to go and access. Before the tape, of course, switches and glitches out again, saying for remote access, place the Omni Hand chip into, and then of course it kind of like into your, and then it kind of just glitches off, doesn't show the rest, most likely saying just place it into the TV or computer because that's how you go and access it. Then it goes and glitches after turning green, showing a representation of the doctor actually doing this, showing the TV here, of course, being very low quality. Like I said, I don't know if by the time of editing and recording this, we're going to get a higher version or higher quality version of this, but it looks like it's just a TV showing the doctor watching another TV around the Yarnaby section. I'm assuming with the little sticky note that has definitely numbers on it and words, but it is way too like low quality just to go and read it, so that definitely goes and sucks too. Hey, editing lightning here, and I am so sorry, but after editing the video and downloading it, seeing that it is in high resolution, thanks of course Sheep for letting me know this, we can finally go and read these sticky notes saying keep an eye out for 1007, 1172, and 1322. We do know 1322 is of course Doughy the Dough Man. 1172 is a mystery subject that I don't think we know yet, unless we do. Just my research says we do not know it yet. I have not memorized these numbers yet. And of course 1007 is a lot more interesting because it says to keep an eye out for the prototype. Why would the doctor need to keep an eye out for the prototype? No entire idea. Of course the doctor already seen the prototype, of course, even though we haven't. And then the other sticky note on the right side of it just says check on 1166, of course being Yarnaby. You know, that's what he does in the VHS tape. He's watching Yarnaby too. But why would he have to keep an eye out for the prototype? That is something we sadly cannot answer right now, but it is very interesting that he has to keep a note on the whole table or TV just to remind him to do that, meaning he might do something the doctor might not like. So that is something that is very interesting to keep an eye out. We can see Yarnaby scratching the door, trying to get out in this area that, you know, we opened the door in the boss fight, then he starts chasing us. We can see the doctor looking at the Omni hand with the eye faintly there as he puts stick shift in there, and then it opens up the door. But the thing is, we also have no entire idea when this could take place, because this could be taking place years before the player even came in, or this could be taking place at the exact same time the player's there and he's opening the door for Yarnaby to be right behind us, and that's what that whole scene was. So this could be that taking place during the game, or of course it could be taking place a little bit before. But after he smiles seeing that, the tape glitches back to thank you, ending it off with, and if you remember, if anyone asks, the Omni hand doesn't exist. So this can mean lots of things, like, you know, the Omni hand is an illegal device, kind of like those NFT tag things that help you open up gates and, like, you know, help you do illegal stuff. A Omni hand might actually just be the Poppy Playtime version of this, and also it might be a thing that's really overpowered in the universe, of course, that normal people aren't supposed to know, or maybe only the higher ups are supposed to know, and that people that are lower on the chain are not supposed to have any idea that this hand even exists. So it's really interesting that they said at the end that you're not supposed to see this. Then it switches to what's the time, Poppy Playtime, as it eventually turns to black and it ends the VHS tape. So yeah, that was it for the whole restricted video. I am so happy that this actually came back, and if this came out, we could just hope that we're going to get a lot more, and hopefully they will be a lot more interesting than the Omni hand. It is still a very interesting video. I would just love to see someone on like Yarnaby or the Doctor, more on them, you know, characters, or maybe better yet, one on Pianosaurus so we can actually get more lore on him, and maybe some more answers so we can all love him even more. But that'd be really good if we actually do get some, you know, answers for that. But hopefully we'll just have to wait until time tells. Don't forget to go and subscribe and stay tuned for, of course, more videos like this, and of course if they do make more restricted videos, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to watch this video here for, of course, the news video, and this video here for like my past review video that I was literally editing at the same time of recording this.